All right, this week we're going to talk about what are you doing with your inheritance? And I'm not talking about money. Even more importantly, I'm talking about how we are raising our children. So imagine you had a rich uncle and he died and he left you $1 million. Okay? What are you going to do with that? How are you going to spend it? Well, you may have a lot of ideas, but if you're wise, you're going to invest it. Why? Because then you get more later. Well, children are like that. Well, let's see Psalms 127, 3-5, and it says how children are heritage from the Lord. The fruit of our womb is our reward. And it goes on to say how they're arrows in the hand of a warrior, and that even like the quiver is full of them. Children are the arrows. Imagine if you had a bow, but you didn't have an arrow. Okay? And even in Proverbs 17:6, it says how children's children are the crowning glory of old men. So be not mistaken. God thinks children are very important and they are our gift. And you know what? Children are God's gift to us on loan. He has entrusted them to us much like our gifts and talents. And we know the parable of the talent where the master gave one servant 5 talents, 1 2 and 1 1. And what happened when he came back? They had to give account for those talents. What did they do with them? And what I want to say today is, and we're going to talk about this week, is that we are going to have to give account for how we are investing in our children. We have to invest in them. Okay, they are like the bank. If you don't invest in them, no return. No investment, no return. And the difference is that it's a limited time offer. Okay, the bank, they'll let you invest anytime. But children, if you don't invest in them when they're young, then there's going to come a time where they don't have time for you. You don't make time for them, and then they get older and they don't make time for you, and your input doesn't matter to them. So don't see them as an inconvenience when they're little. Don't be too busy for them, okay? So the big mistake about fishing is about small fish. And in America, you know, there's a size limit. If you're fishing, you can only keep the fish if it's a certain size. If it's a little bitty fish, you have to throw it back. But you know what? That's become our mentality. We're wanting to share the gospel, and all these children raise their hand. We're like, really we're looking for the adults. And we throw back the children thinking, we'll just wait till they become bigger. But you know what? The devil, he's so happy to catch all those little fish and make them into, small little fish curry, and he's not waiting for them to be old. And so if we as parents, if we as the body of Christ, if we are inconvenienced by children, if we're not taking time for them, we are throwing away our heritage. And C.S. Lewis, he's a famous author, and he says this, which I think is so true. He said, children are not a distraction from the important work. Children are the most important work. So going the second mile, as we talk about our children, I want to encourage you, don't just tolerate them. Choose to make your greatest investment in your children. There's nothing more precious, and this time you can never get it back.